Hello, greetings. Just waiting for YouTube to do its thing. I think it's all muted. We'll find out in a second. Okay. All right, here we go. This is the chat portion. All systems go, as far as I can tell. So, all right, much love. Greetings, I am Michael. Blessings. Whenever you are ready, I'm happy to assist.
Yes, thank you. What was your name again?
Michael.
Oh, Michael. Hello, Michael. Yeah. I didn't catch your name the first time. Okay. The first question comes from Peter. And his first question is, can you tell me more about my precognition abilities that are slowly manifesting?
Yes, the early stages, it is only reason because you'll bring assistance to others. So right now, just let it spread. That's a weird way of saying it, but it is spreading through your system at this time because you're ready to bring assistance. Kind of like a Nostradamus in some cases. For certain reasons, we do see you making, possibly when you're feeling comfortable, videos or possible timelines that are coming up. So right now, this is just basically just relax, be yourself. Just the less stress you have, as you are already aware, you're making peace with many, will bring a positive energy to yourself. So just continue on. Blessings.
Okay. Second question is, any messages from anyone?
In this state of mind, you ask for this to be open. You're also letting go of old vibrations. The more you let go, the more you will open up. The more you heal from your, especially with relationships, the more you heal that you feel like needs to be healed, basically forgiveness, the more you will open up more. But also these low vibrational beings that are around you also, to send healing to them. As you are, only when they are causing mischief, of course, but also just send peace to the earth. You will receive energy back also. Blessings.
Okay. First page of chat room questions. First question is, okay, from Zinyuki. Why do I have dreams about teeth loosening or teeth grinding or grinding teeth? Is it because of the relationship and social problems?
Mostly social problems. You're not always saying what's on your mind. You're holding a lot back because people are not ready to hear what you have to say. So you're just feeling you want to say more, but you can't because humanity is not ready to hear it, as you are aware. So it's very aggravating to you. So the teeth grinding is actually them. It's just that you're grinding it at them in some cases. Blessings.
Okay, second question. I was told that eating less will help with my relationships. How are diet and relationship related?
Well, it depends on what diet feels right for you. It's different for everyone. Just it can and it can't. What foods that feel right for you, basically, and you can cycle through the foods that are right or wrong through. So diet, it depends on what kind of diet is you feel sufficient. But for the idea for you is to just connect to the energy that is closest to you, basically, because it can actually make a relationship worse. So you have to put that in mind. So consume what you feel like consuming. There are different ways of diets to find what's right, but not starve yourself. You'd be surprised that diet can ruin relationships. So do what feels right for you. Basically, the idea is just eating the foods that are comfortable for you. They can be a dieting, but also that is right for you, and that can keep your relationship going. Definitely, because you feel better about yourself, basically. Blessings.
Okay. And next question is from Maddie. Is there a reason why my crystals won't work with me?
There is a blockage around you at this time, but not a major one. You're going through a it does seem like more of your intuitiveness will be opening up more. So it does seem like your crystals are taking a break. They're still sending energy, but it does seem like you're intuitive. I would test out your intuitiveness and also maybe get some new crystals. It's hard to say what they're doing at this time. They're not being very clear. Blessings.
Okay. And second question for Maddie. Any messages from my guides?
For your path is right now is forgiveness, yourself, others, for your abilities to awaken more, but also your path here is to share your knowledge with others, maybe through writing or through a video. Maybe not at this time, but in the future. It does seem like you have a lot of knowledge for others to grow on. Blessings.
Okay. And next is Carol McLaughlin. Any messages for me?
Your energy around the angelic realm seems to have increased greatly. Basically, you're bringing the knowledge, the angelic knowledge, to your family more. So it does seem like your presence here, you'll receive more knowledge of bringing up this type of subject matter to them also when the time is right. And also to assist others to cross over. Family, friends, those are when the time is right. For right now, you're just following the path that is right for you. But I believe in the angel knowledge would come through. I believe you feel this also in some ways. Blessings. Yes.
Question. What are the past life or galactic connections between my sister, Glenna, and her daughter, Christy?
And this is the same individual?
Yes. Or Carol McLaughlin?
Yes, it broke down. Past life connections, moments.
Yeah. Between her sister and her daughter, Glenna? I mean, her sister, Glenna, and her daughter, Christy.
Oh, one moment. It was medieval time period during your Henry VIII. I believe you were what do they call it? Handmaids of that time. Maids of honor, basically. But you were not in the royal family, but you were servants of it. And I believe your father was a shopkeeper, but did not have a huge amount of funds. But either way, you did live in that kingdom, from what I'm seeing. And all three of you knew each other. Basically, I see the three of you at the same age also. But I don't believe you're around the Henry VIII energy that close. You were in that castle area, but I don't believe you're actually physically around him. But you were part of that, the servants of that time, at least for a time being, from what I'm saying. Blessings.
Okay. And next is Crystalie Snow. Are there any messages for her?
Yes, there's a lot of actual reptilian energy of forgiveness. You're forgiving many of them from your past. You're also a teacher of them also, but you are forgiving many. You might not be fully aware of this, but there is many that are causing a lot of guilty energies throughout your lifetimes. It seems like you've unhooked a lot of connections from your past from them. But also forgiveness, you are making friends with enemies also, at least in astral, I'm seeing mostly. You might be feeling some of this. This vibration seems to be, it does seem like your energy has uplifted also. From what I am seeing, I believe this has something to do with it. Part of it, at least. Blessings.
Okay. And second question, are there any messages from my Aunt Ruth?
Just stay active. Stay active. She says something about giving gifts to others, maybe small little things to show friendship, those that you feel that it's positive to do so. But it does seem like there are. It does help share your feelings sometimes by doing such gestures. One moment. She is around you often. I see her around clocks a lot. She does wander around your home not very often, but her energy is around you, but her presence seems to be the heaviest at certain times of the day. She's not saying what times. That's for you to connect with. Blessings.
Okay. And next is Stephen Davies. I had to go at removing negative past lives from my sacral chakra. How did this go, and how does this affect me removing them?
I believe you will not have any issues with this. It will. How to go about it is just basically put your energy into it, and it's easily to basically bring light to it. But also to know that you will be confident in its removal. If you're not, it will stay there. Yes, one moment. There's also, yes, some lower vibrations around that, but once you remove it, I believe you'll feel much better. But just to be confident of its removal, the sun energy is possible for it. One moment. The sun energy will help definitely, or an angelic energy, of course, also.
Okay. And second question, I've been trying to remove negativity from me. How am I doing? Oh, does he have any implants attached to him?
Not at this time. You have removed quite a few of them recently from what I'm seeing. That might be why you're asking this, because you did remove several of them. I do believe it was from an Archon energy, but it is causing a lot of feelings of distance from yourself in some regard because of this removal. So I wouldn't astrally remove them. And you're going through a healing process at this time. Blessings.
Okay. And next is Marianne Arenas. Any messages for her?
Yes, your guides just said to share love with others. Just be yourself. Go out, yes, to communicate, to just share your energy with others. Basically, just what you do normally day to day. Um, you do lighten up many people, and just continue to do so. Um, Other than being anything else, just follow what feels right in your heart. Right now, you are following your path quite well, from what we were saying. Blessings.
Okay. And second question, any messages from my learned soul family? That's for Marianne Arenas.
One moment. There are many ships around you at times. In astral, your visitation seems to be. One moment. One moment. Mostly for healing. As sometimes you feel like you are lost on this world, that you don't feel like you're belonging here, but they do say that you will find a place here in teaching, but not now. But eventually, you'll. As for teaching, what that is for you to discover. It does seem like the teaching ability is within you, within everyone, but some do have a passion. As for how much of a teacher it will be, how long it will be, it might be for a short time. But they do say that will be in your timeline. You're learning about it right now, from what I'm saying.
Okay. Next is Zenyuki. Why do junk food like ice cream and potato chips taste so much better than healthy food?
That just seems to be a energy. I wouldn't. The sugar. It seems to be more the sugar, the salt. That seems to be more keen to. That part of you seems to be somewhat part of your. Well, one moment. You do come from realities where there is no food, and so you come to a reality like this. Of course, you're going to be, and that's part of somewhat of an addiction, also in some cases of what's going on there, from what I'm gathering. But as for this is up to you, of course, to how to remove it. But it does seem like you think more vegetable energies would be good, but this also eating these type of things seem to raise your vibration in a different way. Um, so whatever feels right. It does say small amounts to be the best for you. Blessings.
Okay. And what is my relationship and history with my guide Murdoch?
Atlantean lifetimes. Many Atlantean lifetimes. I believe you were brother and sister. Friends also, but mostly brother and sister. That's where you created your strongest bond. There's several lifetimes there. Blessings.
Okay. And next is Caden Dance. Any messages for me?
One moment. Yes, they say not to. One moment. One moment. Well, they first said not to think about. Do not let the past interfere with your direction. Sometimes in the past, it will come back here and there, and you'll be discouraged to go in a certain direction. And especially looking at others where they have failed. Some of that goes to you also, it does seem, to a certain degree. And basically to just clear everything out from around you and just do whatever you feel like, basically. It's your life, your lessons. Uh, if it does not feel right, of course, not to follow that, but it seems like the past is some kind of burden. At least other mistakes from others seem to be burdening over to a certain degree. Not to say it's a major event in your life, but it does seem like it's around there in some cases.
Okay, and second question, any additional messages for me?
Only that your mother energy is around you all the time. She is always around you. Yeah, I believe she's still existent on your planet, as far as I can tell. But also, you are creating a stronger bond in spirit, it seems. It does seem like there was some disconnect at one time, but in spirit, you're actually combining energies for others to learn from your experiences. You're also creating new realities with your mother, also for others to learn, such as this. And this happens often, not mentioned very often, but with families are creating new realities for others to learn from. Basically, you're showing them all the tests you went through and how you solved it. And others are like going through the hallway of your life, basically, those that you invite. Like your museum of you, basically. This happens often. So, blessings.
Okay, and next is Gregory Savakul. What would the world, or at least my personal world, look like if I never existed?
Well, your family would not. Well, they would understand the learning, the lesson. Understand those are everyone that's around you have been. You've left an impression on them, so they'll be without that impression. So they'll be a little bit duller in some ways. They will not expand out as they would normally do if you were there. So it's not just for you, but it's for others. Others have grown more with you around. Even if you might not feel that, but of course, in your reality, it's hard to connect with that. But with the lack of you there, mostly the parent energies would feel most of the loss. Feel most of the loss. Blessings.
Okay, and second question, does anyone have any messages for Gregory Savakul?
Yes, there's a lot of Syrian energies around at this time. The Syrians say they brought a lot of crystals here to this planet. And you're growing with the crystal energies as in your timeline. You are, I believe you own some crystals of some kind. And also you were a watcher of the crystal energies, and you still are on your planet. And that vibration is helping the Earth's Mother Earth's energy. Yes, many of your third density are most likely not connected to something like that because of the third dimensional reality. But in the fourth dimension reality, you are connecting to Earth's vibration more than you might realize. You are assisting Mother Earth in your own way. It's really through the crystal energies from what I'm seeing at this time. You're also helping others reincarnate here, finding their way, finding their path, helping them in their timelines little by little. You have certain individuals you're assisting. But understand, you're doing it very quietly, but they know that you're there. But of course, the third dimension is kind of hard to show that at this time.
Okay, next is Kim, and first question is, any messages for her?
It does seem like fashion is the energy that you use for releasing old vibrations. It does seem like style does help. So basically, to clear out energies that are no longer needing, just to basically, I didn't say go shop, but it does seem like interiors, exteriors, more interiors, like design. I know it sounds very strange, but also mostly for clothing. Basically, is what they're mentioning. Also, is this something to help you release energies you no longer need? Goes to Victorian time period. Also, blessings. I know this sounds a little bit strange, but that's what they said. Blessings.
Okay. Second question. What will I be doing for a new career soon, please?
That is up to you. That is not going to possibly in the medical field, possibly, but There's many, but that can be with healing, but the medical field seems to be the most obvious. But that's the only energy that's open at this time. At least your guys are wanting to come through. Blessings.
Okay. Now moving on to chat room page. Okay. Chat room page 1.1. First question will be from Maddie's World. Is there a reason why my crystals... Oh, okay, no, I asked that one earlier. Next is Susie. Does the Prime Creator have any advice for me?
Oh, you need to cheer up. Not to be so down on yourself. Sometimes you are. To meditate. To not look at the past. Look into the future. To not concentrate on things that you do not have. Concentrate on what you do have. And cherish every moment. To not hold grudges. There are some grudges, he says, that are around you at this time. So basically just be positive and take it easy on yourself. Sometimes you're kind of hard on yourself and the world, as you might know. Blessings.
Okay, second question. Does the Prime Creator have any advice on my chakras or physical energies?
He does say to sleep a little bit more often, but this is up to you because sometimes there's aggravation around you. It's better maybe just to sleep it off. That's up to you. As for chakras, to listen to meditative Reiki type of music, Reiki meditation music will help you clear out your chakras. At least ideas that find something that'll help you relax, basically. That is the main method. Basically, to relax. Blessings.
Okay. And next is Jess. I have a new main guide named Polana. What can she tell me about the reason for this change and what other messages does she have for me?
One moment. Because the guides around you have not exactly steered you in the right direction that was much needed for you. But this happens time to time also. Some of them do feel like they kind of let you down to a certain degree, and so you're getting a new perspective, basically. And I believe you've been asking for it for quite some time also. So that's the message at this time.
Okay. And second question. What is my connection to Mother Mary and what insight can she provide that will help me at this time? Much love and blessings.
Only insight she can bring at this time is to meditate. Not to look at what you do not have, but look at what you do have. Basically, just to go forward, not look backwards. Part of you is looking backwards to a certain degree, and it's causing some blockages for your path, basically. It seems to be, you look at certain, she's not going to go into details, but it's part of the past you are bringing in that is causing a blockage for your path. You're just bringing it in, and you're not aware that you're doing that. So, blessings.
Okay, next is Debbie M. I have always felt like I didn't fit in, especially when I was young and going to school. Can you tell me why?
Well, yes, can you connect more to an alien, more of a positive vibrational world? This one's of a low vibration, as you can see. I do see a lot of Palladian incarnations, definitely, where everyone is accepted in this reality. Nobody's accepted, not as it could be. Some are, but of course, if you match up to a click energy. Some are, but still, you're used to realities when everyone is accepted, all thoughts are accepted. And in this reality, only certain thinking is accepted, and you have to be a certain way. So, of course, you're going to feel out of place here. You have a lot of canine energies also, part of the canine worlds where everybody's accepted also. You're just used to this type of everything goes. And your world is slowly finding it, but as you can see, it's fighting its way to freedom, as you can tell. Blessings.
Okay. And second question for Debbie, what have I been doing in astral?
One moment. At this time, well, I see you more in the angelic realms for healing purposes around your family. Because it seems like some of them are going through kind of a hard time. So I believe you are connected. And those that have crossed over already, you are getting knowledge from them. So basically, it does feel like within the family, you're learning how to adjust to those in your family. Certain situations, you would need assistance, and that is where you're receiving it from what I'm feeling at this time. So astral, I believe, is mostly in spirit at this time. Blessings.
Okay. And next is Jim F. Why do I have a spider insectoid attached to the back of my head by the Anunnaki, and how do I get rid of it?
As for why it was there, one moment, I believe they were tagging you from what I'm seeing. They did not like what you were doing, but also to remove it, just bring a positive vibration around you. From the angels, basically, to ask for assistance to remove. Basically, I do see your alien friends to bring assistance to this. I believe the felines are removing it soon. Or now, for that matter. But yes, they're just, you've been tagged. That's all. Blessings.
Okay. And any messages for him?
Right now, you're going through a clearing phase. So that's another reason why this being put this on you is to disconnect you from your path. So basically, this is just a hurdle, but I believe you'll be able to clear it. Also, this is like your Kundalini energy. You're connecting more to your heart chakra, opening yourself up. You're just believing more in your abilities. As this rest of the world calls us all crazy, you are seeing the truth, true reality slowly, maybe not fully focusing on it, but it does seem like the edge of the universe is showing itself to you. Blessings.
Okay. And next is Donna Riggs. Welcome. Thank you for coming tonight. I have found a few pea-sized lumps, one on my left thumb and the other on the inside of my upper right leg. Anything to be concerned about? Seeing a doctor Thursday.
Nothing to be concerned of. As for what it's, I believe just your doctor will be able to. It does seem like your DNA got kind of slightly off in those areas. But as for what happened exactly, I'm not giving full indication of it, but nothing to worry about either. I believe it's just age, and it's nothing to truly worry about from what I'm feeling at this time. Blessings.
Okay. And second question for Donna is also I have been having some issues on the left side of my forehead the last couple days. Will you tell me what that is caused by? Thank you.
That seems to be you received an infusion from your alien friends, from what I'm gathering. That did not exactly go as well as you'd like it to. I believe you're getting like an enhancement, at least for galactic knowledge and for health. And I believe some of it did not go. I believe the Arcturians will assist you with that removal, so you'll have more of a clear. Because I believe you're going through a health rejuvenation at this time. And also connecting to this, it does seem like that caused some of the issues in your hands also, or in your body, not your hands, but either way, it does seem like that caused it also. But this is to help your health, and they are trying to configure it. It does seem like everyone's DNA is different, obviously, so they have to be careful what they're doing. I believe you will have more of a positive connections soon. Blessings.
Okay. And next is Miles B. Any messages from my spirit guides?
One moment. Yes, they say to, well, this is up to you, to eat less, more natural foods, possibly juice drinks as for juicing. At least to put in your mind, Does not mean you have to totally, follow what feels right to you. That does seem like it is at least to look at your diet a little bit differently. That's all. That's all they're saying. Just to look at it a little bit differently, to maybe change things. But remember, this is all up to you. You don't have to do anything. Just follow what feels right. That way, it's another way of opening up your connection. At least this is what they're saying. Blessings.
Okay. And any messages for my stepbrother Joe?
Yes, he has a lot of negativity to release. It does seem like there's at least a sister energy somewhere I'm seeing that's caused a lot of conflict for him to think clearly. At least that's what I'm receiving. The sister energy, if you have a sister, I'm not getting a full indication of that, but either way, it does seem like basically a cleanse of negativity, to clear out negativity is what it needs. Help him focus more on what he wishes to, and see the real world also. That's up to him. Blessings.
Okay. And next is Inara. I really seem to be off the spiritual realm lately. I notice I'm not all back in 3D either, because I even struggle with writing text messages. What's happening to me?
It does seem like you're taking a break from this world and the fourth dimensional world. I do see you more in spirit recently, for classes, spiritual classes. It does seem like you're much needed more in spirit than you are in this reality. So you are here, but halfway here. So you're assisting many in spirit that are assisting those on this planet. So this is why you're kind of out of it. And this seems like this will go on for some time. But imagine if you meditate on this or just go by your intuition, most likely you'll see it. That's all I have for you. Blessings.
Okay. And second question, any messages from my higher self?
One moment. Quit my vibration. One moment. Yes, what is happening to you at this time is that you are transitioning to more of possibly a teacher energy in your future time. But also you are basically, they do see you having apprentices here and there, mostly family, when they are ready to awaken. These might be friends, but I feel more of a family energy there. Basically, you're just going to give them little tidbits of what you're going through when they are ready, when they start going through it. So it does seem like, but right now, this is not happening, but I believe you're assisting them in their awakening process. Not to say it'll happen anytime soon, but it does seem like not a lot of your vibration is there with family. For chakra cleansings, I see. It does seem like you're also a guide energy you have, as you are a guide to others on this earth realm also. That's another reason why you are so disconnected at this time. Usually it does not come that clearly, but normally I do not get a message like that. But this time it does seem like it's much assistance. It will be bring assistance to you. Blessings.
Okay, next is Tate. Is there any messages to all the viewers from the Galactic Federation?
Yes, be good to each other. Not everyone, but most are testing each other in a negative way. That is, yes, another way of learning. But another way of learning is to be more peaceful to each other. Humanity is having a trouble of connecting to that. Will eventually, but right now they're rather going through the low vibrations because they're so used to it. Going to a high vibration will take more time to get connected to. But you will find it. Just be yourself, basically. No matter what vibration you wish to be, just be yourself. You will all see each other more clearly, more of the wider vibrations. But right now, this is fine also. This is your choice. So this is fine.
Okay. And any messages from her guides, their guides for Tate?
Yes, you're letting go of a lot of low vibrations. It does seem like you're opening up new timelines for yourself. As for job market, um, but nothing too clear right now. But it does seem like you're contemplating it. Nothing is 100%, but it does seem like it's there and it's not there. It's there. It's not there. So right now, just to concentrate on what feels right for you, but it does seem like you're leaving your options open at this time. Blessings.
Okay. And next is Amy. Which galactic friends are around me now, and how are they helping me?
Nordic Palladian around you at this time, and some Syrians, mostly Palladian Nordics at this time. Moment. There's also a lot of insectoids from your past, but they're at a distance. I believe also you've had a lot of insectoid lifetimes. They're helping you still ground in this earth as for being human. So you might pick up some of your insectoid ways, but the idea is you're still learning how to be human from what they are saying. So they're still helping you on that. In some regards, some you don't feel like you need to just be a galactic being, just fly off. And you're actually used to doing that. It's like, this world isn't working out the way I thought it would, so I'll just get my ship and go somewhere else. You're used to that. In this reality, you find it more difficult to do that. So they're helping you balance your energies here. Blessings.
Okay. Next is okay, her second question. Do my spirit guides see me moving to a new home anytime in the next 6 months?
It's possible, but nothing at 100% at this time. Right now, you have a lot to concentrate on this reality where you are, but to leave that door open, it doesn't seem to be 100%. There's nothing wrong with putting that out there, but I'm getting more of a 50-50 energy with that. It's like yes, but then it goes into a no. So it's as just continue with that, it will manifest itself if you wish for it. Blessings.
Okay. And next is Legion. Any messages for me?
It does seem like you are disconnecting from a lot of draconian energies from your past. You're also making more peace with this world than you've ever had before. You've had galactic wars on this planet through your alien beings, mostly Draco. But at this time, you actually make more friends with the Zetas more than you might realize. So you're making peace with this world. I believe, from what my perspective is, you are. There's a lot of things from the past that still haunt you, but you don't remember. You're making peace with that also, from what I'm seeing, little by little.
Okay. And next is Dragon. Oh no. Hold on. Second question for Legion is anything worthwhile going on in Astral for me?
One moment. We are connected to many angel worlds. Part of your astral visits is many angel worlds. Basically, you go to our worlds in astral to tell what you have learned from this earth, also to enjoy yourself. It's not just all of that. From what my perspective is, one moment. You are connecting much to the Palladians, but they're not going into details. Nobody's going into any details at this time. They're very kind of secretive on your whole astral experience right now. I can connect to your angelics, but I cannot connect to anything else. Everything's kind of closed down from what I'm seeing. Blessings.
Okay. Next is Dragon. Will the August 21st full solar eclipse increase awareness?
To a certain degree, yes. To those that are willing to open up to it, yes. Most will not even know it exists and not even pay attention, but those that wish for an answer or some kind of answer most likely will receive some sort of spiritual awakening if they are ready for it, if they wish to go in that direction. Yes.
Oh, sorry. And next is our second question. For many of those of us souls who came to help, the mass ascension is nice, but we've done things like it before. I feel that many of those who this would be a new experience had to ask for help and step aside a bit because it takes some heavy lifting to move it ahead as humanity wants, even if some resist the help. But it is still about them, not us. Are those souls that ask for the help and even those resisting going to get a chance to participate in the transformation in a profound way?
Yes, but there'll be a lot of tugging back and forth for some of them. Some of them will see it and understand it more. Others will reject it, as you are seeing most of your reality. We'll go into more of a third density cocoon, basically, and create the reality where none of this exists. You understand those that are in the third dimension who do not want any of this in their environment, they don't connect to it. They will easily shut it down. They'll put in their environment the intention that does not exist. So for them, that is showing you how the timeline opens. Is that they're in their timeline, in their existence, it is not real. So they go into that timeline where none of it is real. But for those that want to half and half it, they will see it and then they won't be ready for it, but they will experience what they feel like they need to experience. This is why it's so difficult for many to connect to the more spiritual vibrations, because they are connected to their own belief system that creates their own reality. Blessings.
Okay, and next is Angie S. Do my guides have any messages for me?
Clearing the vibration one moment. At this time, you are, let's see, connecting to a lot of giants and Agartha, it seems. But it's also helping your energy field because what is called not real is real to you from what we are seeing. The fairies, the higher vibrations are very close to you, healing you. So with this vibration, you are going into more of an understanding from what I'm seeing. So basically, elementals, I believe, will help you in your spiritual path, from what I'm seeing. Blessings.
Okay. And second question, I had a strange dream that I was floating through space on flying over the ocean, then landed in the ocean near a huge whirlpool. What was the meaning of this dream?
One moment. What is going on is you are healing. You're also opening up new realities for yourself also. You're becoming more connected to your energy field. So basically to continue on in this flight, mostly more knowledge will come to you. Beings might appear, you're just becoming more confident of your connection. Mostly just becoming more confident. Blessings.
Okay. And next is Pete Andrew. I've been feeling a bit off lately and my energy goes up and down to the point that I'm numb. Is my vibration in fourth density? Okay. Yeah.
It's going up and down. Yes, it's going to fourth. It's going into third. There is some kind of a blockage there, but only because they're hesitant to connect to back to third. You wanted to go more into fourth from what I'm seeing, but also you're feeling very tired recently also because you actually want to go to a more fourth dimensional vibration. It's just and some part of you feels obligated to be part of the third, but a lot of you wants to reject the third. So you're going through some disconnect there, as you can see.
Okay. Second question. I really like to know if there's any messages from my Andromedan wife, spirit guides, or my higher self.
Basically, just trust your vibration. You are actually connecting more than you might realize. You are letting go a lot of lower vibrations here, and your energy is increasing greatly. So you might feel like you are skipping through dimensions. In this skip through dimensions, you are also opening up portals and energy fields that others most will not understand. So just continue on your path. You will get stronger. Just more confidence, and the spirit world is right there assisting. But yes, they say not to let it go to your head. Also, most likely you'll be fine. But just trust your instincts, basically. Blessings.
Okay, moving on to chat room 2. First question is from Wanda11. My husband Mike would like to know, please, that when the company he works for is sold, will he still have his job or should he start looking for another job as some have done?
Does seem like he'll still have his job for quite a while. I believe he'll still need his assistance. From what I'm seeing at this time, I don't see any loss of job anytime soon. Blessings.
Okay. And second question, what beings are around me lately and are they helping me with health? I keep getting this jaw and tooth pain on the left side and the dentist said I need to wear a night guard, but it still continues.
Well, the other thing is you find another dentist to talk to. I believe a plating infusion could help with this. Just put the intentions out for healing and also to use your own energy to heal the heal part of your mouth. Just to trust it and to also ask for assistance basically from your galactic friends. It's not 100% this will work, but it's possible. Or from the angelics, of course, but I believe your galactic friends will be more than. Let's see what happens with that. It's possible most likely you might have to get a second opinion. It's up to you. It's up to you. Blessings.
Okay. And next is Henry E. Milton. What crystal does Prime Creator recommend using for meditation?
Clear quartz. Just quartz crystals at this time. Blessings.
Okay. And next second question, are there any new messages from any galactic beings that haven't spoken to me yet?
The canine beings are very strong with you. I believe you have some indication of this. Basically, there to lift your energies up. Basically, to help you release the old version of you to open up to the new version of you. So you'll have canine assistants around you at this time. They do show themselves playing cards. They're just there to lift your spirits, though. Blessings.
Okay. And next is Bosco. Hi, peace and blessings. Any messages from any beings around me?
Yes, there is a lot of low vibrations around you from your work situation, and then sometimes it confuses your direction of where you want to go. Basically, just to clear energy out with angelic energies to help you find focus what you want. But there is a lot of low vibrations that don't want you to accomplish your accomplishments, but just to put a positive vibration should be fine. Blessings.
Okay. And second question, my friend Chris wants to know what his connections are to Novak.
Brother, mostly. Brother incarnations, the strongest. Blue Palladian. And if there are reptilian, I'm not connected to, mostly Palladian. Blessings.
Okay. Next is chat room page 3. And question for Julie R. Do my guides have any messages for me?
Yes, trust your instincts. Also, you are a healer, a strong healer. You're still learning your pathway, but still you're finding difficult trusting your abilities. But they say the healing energy should start increasing with you, more you believe it. Definitely, especially with family members, seems to be the strongest where you can test your abilities. But definitely, healing energy is something you to look into. Blessings.
Okay. And now question for Stacy. I have been having trouble sleeping for the last 2 days. What is going on?
You're going through an energy shift. You are letting go of your old energies, but also you are forgiving yourself also from what we are seeing. You're letting go of the third dimension in some ways, not entirely. But you're just allowing more of a softer energy to connect to you. A softer vibration than the hardcore 3D world. It does seem like you are connecting more with nature also. Blessings.
Okay. And second question for Stacy. Are there any messages from the fairies or elementals?
Yes, the trees say no. You can always visualize yourself inside of a tree. It will look a lot differently, but it's also for healing. You can also, like you're walking into a tree, like disappearing into a tree energy, going into the middle of the earth, the center of the earth, feeling the earth's vibration to regain your power. So this is definitely something for you too. Another way to look at to connect it to Mother Earth. I believe the trees will be speaking to you more also. Blessings.
Okay. And next is Diaco. Sorry if I pronounced your name wrong. Is there a reason why my crystals won't work with me?
Well, your crystals are saying to connect to your. One moment. Trust your instincts. Trust your intuitiveness. I believe your crystals are asking you to add more crystals to your crystal collection. It does seem like a newer versions are be much better for you, but it does seem also to connect to your own abilities. So just maybe give your crystals a couple of days off or get new ones, but not to get rid of your old ones or your current ones. But it does seem like you're opening yourself up to new vibrations. Thanks.
Okay. And any messages from their guides?
Yes, to trust your instincts. You are going through a energy cleanse at this time, and you are rejecting your crystals at this time. So what's going on is that you're learning more about your own self. Blessings.
Okay. And one last question from Lady Tammy. Do I have a curse on me? I'm sick a lot.
One moment. No. One moment. What you're going through is karma, not a curse. So basically, to rest more, to connect with nature more, I would connect with nature more. Walk in the park, that's up to you. It does seem like your energy is sabotaging your own vibration at this time. So this is karma. So basically, forgiveness and healing is what's needed.
Okay, and just anything you want to tell me, and that'll be it for tonight.
Well, yes, you have that victim energy around you. Remember, you can lift that out. Remove that. Ask for the Prime Creator or Yeshua, Jesus' energy to come through to clear. Basically, you need a chakra cleanse, basically. It will help your vibration, but still, I see you rejecting that. But eventually, it will work when you're ready to receive a full chakra healing. Blessings. So, what loves you all?
You.
Yes. Is there anything else?
Thank you. Good night.
Blessings.
No.
Good night. All right. All right. Thank you, everyone, and have a great night. Blessings.